Welcome to the channel, friends. So today's video is going to be covering the Google Nest Thermostat 3rd Gen, and we're going to be going over the Eco Mode and how to use it properly and what does it exactly do, and do you want to use it or not. So I also have other videos covering different aspects of this thermostat in detail. I also cover the menu settings, the factory reset, scheduling, and the programming of this learning thermostat, as well as manual override, also setting up your Google Nest app and how to use it with the device, as well as lock and unlock of the thermostat as well. So let's get into the Eco Mode. Now, Eco Mode is essentially a energy saving strategy that you would like to use at the click of a button to save energy, essentially, to reduce the amount of the heating system is on, or reduce the amount that the cooling system is on, to save money, essentially. All right, so as you can see here, we have the normal display, but then as you go to adjust your temperature set points, you will see this leaf show up on your screen. Now, that's just to acknowledge that you've hit a temperature set point that will now save energy according to how you have it set up. Okay, it's not in Eco Mode per se, but you've manually adjusted it into Eco Mode. So as long as you're in one of these temperature set points, you will be saving energy according to your default, set points for Eco Mode. Now, the same thing happens when you have this thing in cooling. Okay, so how you adjust these is very simple. So let's set this back to a normal state. We're going to click into the main menu area, and we're going to go to Settings. We're going to scroll over to Eco. As you can see, I have them both set to off. There was a reason for that, because I did another video on manual override. So check that out if you're interested. But anyways, you want to go now and set basically the maximum amount of heat set point you want to this thermostat to adjust to. So to be efficient. So to keep that in mind, you want to be efficient. What's the minimum you want to keep it to? We'll say 60. Okay, we don't want the house to go past 60. To keep that heating use down, that heating energy consumption down. Okay, that will save you money. For cooling, it's going to be what is the highest set point we want to be comfortable in the house. Okay, we're going to say, 76. Okay, 77, fine. We set that to 77 degrees. Okay, we actually need to have the leaf on there for Eco Mode. Don't forget that. So it actually considers 82 as the threshold. Okay, so we're gonna keep this as 82. I guess 76 is still too cool for this to consider as an energy saving set point. So we have it to cool down to 82, as a maximum, as a minimum, I should say, for the cooling aspect, and a maximum of 60 degrees Fahrenheit for the heating. Now, that's going to be your Eco Mode settings. You've basically reset them to these two set points. Hit Done. Now we can go back. And as you can see, once we fall within these certain temperature ranges, it's going to be in Eco Mode. Okay? Now, you have to actually engage the Eco Mode here. So we're back to the main screen where you can adjust your heating and cooling and everything, all your settings. Click on the leaf, and now we can start Eco Mode. And there we have those set points we just set in the menu settings area, the 82 degrees and the 60 degrees. This is how you use Eco Mode properly. You have to activate it. Otherwise, you won't be in the actual Eco Mode, saving energy and reducing your consumption at your home. So as you can see, if you try to adjust it, it's going to ask you if you want to stop the Eco Mode temperatures. You can hit either do stop and it'll default back to your normal scheduling or manual scheduling, or you can go cancel and you go right back into Eco Mode. This is going to save you the most money because you're going to default down to a temperature that's not too bad and essentially not really the most comfortable temperature to be in the home, but it's a good default state when you're not home to save energy. But we're in Eco Mode right now. Let's get back out of it. All you have to do is scroll back to your heating and cooling mode. And now you're back in regular heating or cooling. And just at the click of a button, we can go back into eco mode. Start eco. And that's about it, guys. You can play around with these settings here, the eco settings in the main menu. Play around with these and see what you think is, acceptable. But that's pretty much it. You want to reduce your consumption, and that's how it works. And let's just go back to the main menu. Go to heat. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions or comments on the eco mode, let me know. Please check out my other videos if you have any other questions on other topics about this thermostat. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.